Shalom, Israel. What's going on? It's your brother Shopper. You know, wanted to get back in and do a quick little lesson. Before I get started, I want to say all praises due to the Most High Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the men at Great Millstone for pushing out this honesty and truth and sincerity and ruling well. To the hopeful elect scattered abroad, likened unto a speckled bird, the four corners of the planet, a shalom to the brothers and sisters out there, sincere shalom, right? So this is a quick one, right? So it was this guy. He sent me a little 30-second, not even 30, I think it was a 17-second clip of Elder Apostle Tahar and him referencing saying Lucifer and we are the real illuminated ones, right? So, and this brother, because he said that, he tried to tell me that the apostle is teaching Luciferianism and a Jesuit. And I said, well, do you even know what Lucifer mean? So, light bearer, shining one, morning star, right? So that's what the word means. And so if you're looking at it from a standpoint of once Yahushua comes back, and he who's gonna be the one in charge? The illuminated ones is the Illuminati and the bankers, the elite heads that's in charge right now, whatever the case. So I mean, I was just confused. Of course, the brother had his hair shaved up, fade on the side, and this and that, or whatever the case may be. Then the other thing is, if you got an issue with the apostles, all three of them got YouTube pages all over the place. You could go right to take your questions right to them in their answer. They done did many lessons on this right here. Broke down Lucifer, Satan, and the devil. So, you know, it's crazy. So, but we're going to read some scripts, man. We're going to read a couple of scripts. Let's start off with this one right here. We're going to go 2 Timothy 3:1, right? We're going to go 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetousness, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to their parents, unthankful, unholy. 3. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. 4. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure, more than lovers of Yahweh. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. That's these heads that's running around talking about they God without acknowledging the Most High, right? For such turn away. From such turn away. 6. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with divers lusts. 7. Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of truth. Right? This was the one that really stuck out to me. Now, the next two, right? Now, as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds, reprobates concerning the faith. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long-suffering, charity, and patience. Right? Let's go down to 12. Let's go 12. Ye and all that will live godly in Yahushua HaMashiach shall suffer persecution, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Right? But continue thou in things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. So it's not, to me, it wasn't even about trying to defend the apostle Tahar. It was about the doctrine. It's about the truth. I was just watching Elder Gabar just a minute ago, and he was talking about how you guys want the truth. You know, I know you guys, when you come here and you want to be edified and you want the whole truth. That's what we want, period. That's what you should want. And I'm not affiliated with no camps. Ain't even thinking about trying to be affiliated with no camps right now. To me, I think it's too late in the game for that. You know, almost like you might be taking a half a step backwards right now. You know, I'm trying to seek out a camp or whatever the case. So then you get in the camp. You know, they got to get comfortable with you and this and this and that. They got to get comfortable with letting you speak, with letting you say, you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be a pecking order, which is a normal thing. So for me, it's like, why even search out a camp right now? Which I'm not. But I'm searching out the truth. And then I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do according to the truth, right? Let's go to 1 Timothy 6:1. Book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6, verse 1. Let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor, that the name of Yahweh and his doctrine be not blasphemed. See? So it's not even about, you know, Elder Apostle Tahar. It's about the doctrine and it's about the word. Like, you attacking the one camp out here that's giving you the whole truth. Ain't cutting nothing down. And like I said, if you got a question, you could call, you could hit them up. You ain't got no phone number, but you put a comment in under their lessons and it makes sense or whatever, they'll do a whole show based off of it. I had Elder Apostle Gabar do a show off a comment I made when I first barely crawled into the knowledge. So you can't say that they not accessible to you. They are, if you want to learn. But if you want to stay in the background and scoff, then do that too. 6 and 2. And they that have believing masters, let them not despise them because they are brethren, but rather do them service because they are faithful and beloved, partakers of the benefit. These things teach and exhort. 3. And any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, godliness. He is proud, knowing nothing, but doing about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings. 5. Preserve disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself. So, of course I blocked the dude or whatever the case. But I'm like, you say you know the scriptures and all that. You know the word is in there only one time. You could definitely look it up. I don't like using Blue Book or whatever because I don't use this, but I got to get more familiar with it. But you could look the word up for yourself. Like Barra. The story of here you go, the story of Matthew. Let's go to Matthew real quick. How the brother Amawad Abbas say, prove all things, right? So look, So you got the light bearer, right? So look, Matthew 25:1, the story of the 10 virgins, right? Then shall the kingdom of the heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps. What do lamps provide? What do lamps provide? Which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom, which is Yahweh. And the oil that goes into the lamps is this knowledge. And the knowledge that goes into the lamps is going to light your path. So saying that we are the light bearers, or we are the true light bearers, that's not a lie. It's not a lie. And it's not Luciferianism. It's in the scriptures. So yeah, I got on that one enough. So then now I was watching the whole unity camp thing, the Fopi thing, and all of that, and I say the Fopi shouldn't have let them young brothers go there. That's one. Especially when you telling them that a Mamza, Gorilla Hebrew and the other brother, they Mamzas because they mothers are white Edomites, right? When it's not if your mother is an Israelite and your pops is a heathen or Edomite, then you're a Mamza. So he got it all reversed, and he's going off skin color because they them black, the black only Israelites or whatever the case. So that's the first thing. You shouldn't have sent them in there with, they going in there, them young boys, the young brothers was, I don't want to call them boys, the young brothers was in college or whatever. One brother 6'1", but he weighed like 150 pounds, and another little, like they shouldn't have been there. That's the first thing. Second thing, Gorilla Hebrew, which, I had no problem with the brother. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had no problem with the brother. So they shouldn't attack them young brothers. They shouldn't have attacked them young brothers. They shouldn't attack them young brothers. Then you got the elders out there, whatever they was. You got the elders out there that. The council of Yasharala or whatever the case may be, which is to me is madness, because it's like y'all trying to do Yahweh why Yahweh shall work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to do unity and all. That's for the kingdom. You know what I mean? So you got that, and then you got all of the different doctrines. You got all of the different doctrines. The Sakari say that. Now I finally seen a video with Sakari talking about the microchip being mark of the beast. So they think like that, but the other two camps, one think it's Christianity, one think it's embargo or whatever the case may be. So then that gets to this one right here. Let's get back in the scripts. Let's get another script. You're gonna go Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? So if y'all trying to have a unity camp, but y'all got 3 different doctrines, how can y'all really, like the brother was saying, which is true. If they was out there, all out there, talking, congregating, and somebody that don't know walk up and say, what's the mark of the beast? Who gonna answer? And who gonna humble themselves to let the other one answer? You know what I mean? Then if you're doing that, who the one that's right get to talk, or the one that got the most people? You know what I'm saying? So I watched. I'm like, man, that's just. It was crazy, man. It was straight crazy, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. Let's get a couple more, then we gonna get out of here. Let's get a couple more scripts, then we gonna get out of here. It's crazy. And I guess my thing is for us that's not in the camps, man. For us that's not in the camps, man, we just got to stay focused on doing what we need to do for our salvation. Learning, studying, and then doing what you got to do for your salvation, man. So we're going to go to 1 Corinthians 1 and 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. Right? So you got that one, right? So that's confusion right there. That was confusion. And not no disrespect to nobody, that's confusion. That it was confusion. It was utter confusion. You got one guy talking about, I know people and this and that. He come on, the one dude that come on smoking, hitting the blunt or hitting the L or the joint or whatever he was puffing on. He come and talk about, I know people, and if I have people and call up people to roll and all this and that. It was one guy that brought out, it was two brothers that brought out scriptures. They was trying not to even really hear the scriptures or whatever the case. So, again, us that's not in these camps, man, don't be worried about the camps, man. Be worried about the doctrine and finding your way in the doctrines and going out there. And if you're a male, you know you gotta hit the highways. You can't just say, oh, I know it and I'ma stay in the house and I'ma keep it, hide my knowledge. You gotta hit the highways. We're gonna finish off with these two, right? 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For that fellowship have righteousness, Salakia, for what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness? Right? And what concord have Yahushua HaMashiach with Baal? Or what part have he that believeth with the infidel? So, like, that's why, I don't call many of my peoples, because, I ain't trying to really have this conversation with them, because I know most of the people I know is not trying to hear what I'm saying. They not trying to hear what I'm saying. They not trying to hear this word. They not trying to hear that they the 12 tribes. You need to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. That's the only way you gonna be safe in these days that's coming up. With them trying to implement Maxine, the Maxine for COV for COV 20. So what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do out there? You gonna stay ignorant, or you gonna search out the truth? And the truth is GMS, man. And then the truth is, if you don't see that the unity camps is a mess, because just say me, I went up in there and I said, yo, I think the market, I think this and this and that. I might have got jumped. Word. So yeah, I just wanted to come back and do this video, and then this lesson. Hopefully, it was edifying. You learned a little something from it. But yeah, Lucifer is the light bearer, illuminated one. The bankers, the heads that's trying to implement this new world order, because the presidents ain't running nothing, man. They not running nothing. That's why you look around the world, all of the countries around the world is pretty much doing the same thing, because they are being directed to do the same thing. Crashing the economy, it's going down in all countries around the world, man. All the countries around the world, same thing going on. So with that one, I'm gonna say shalom.